Abortion has long been a topic of heated debate, and rightfully so, as it deals with the rights and lives of individuals, both born and unborn. In 1973, the Roe v. Wade decision established the constitutional right for abortion, marking a turning point in the reproductive autonomy of the United States. However, in the years that followed, opposers of abortion grew increasingly more demanding of more restrictive access, leading to a fragmented landscape across the country. The overturning of this monumental court case has undone decades, if not centuries, of progress. We hope to highlight the concerning regression of rights this country is facing. This topic cannot be addressed without bringing awareness to the prevalence of sexual assault in America. Over 4 in 5 women in this country have experienced sexual harassment or assault at least once in their lives, while 1 in 5 have been victims of rape. This heinous crime is the forcing of an unconsenting individual to participate in sexual intercourse. Every year, 5% of these victims become pregnant as a result of the rape. Even if these victims were to be in vulnerable positions, such as suffering from trauma or being children themselves, and unable to care for their child, they would still be forced to have their baby.
At the core of the issue are differing beliefs of when life can be considered to have begun. Pro-choice supporters believe that life begins at a much later stage, when the fetus can survive outside of the womb. On the other hand, pro-life supporters believe that life begins at conception, and that getting rid of the unborn child is murder. Though we don't want to make the situation black and white, it can be said that the majority of pro-life supporters do not accept exceptions for sexual assault cases. And although it is coming from a place of genuine concern, it is argued that this belief overlooks the actual realities of unprepared mothers.
I felt alone, but I also felt so resolved in my decision. Choosing to have an abortion was the hardest decision I had ever made. But at 18 years old, I knew it was the right decision for me. It was freeing, knowing I had options.
We're here today. Today is a very heavy day for so many of us across the country. Every single one of us has woken up today with less rights than we had yesterday. And pregnant people in particular are in more danger in the United States today than we were yesterday as a result of the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe v. Wade.
And so when it comes to the issue of abortion, I am pro-life, number one. But number two, I also see the need to find some common ground, in particular after the overturning of Roe v. Wade. I saw an entire tide change after Roe v. Wade, not just with pro-choice people and constituents that I have in my district, but with pro-life folks as well.
In this environment, these attacks against an individual's right to make decisions about their own body are outrageous and in many instances just plain old immoral. How dare these elected leaders believe they are in a better position to tell women what they need, to tell women what is in their best interest. We have to be a nation that trusts women.
But progress isn't lost. Across the nation, people continue to stand up for their beliefs, driven by a shared desire to create a better future. We must move beyond division and foster unity, and recognize that, at our core, we all strive for what is best for our communities. President Trump, as you take office, we call on you to lead with compassion and uphold the fundamental rights of all individuals, especially those who have faced unimaginable trauma. We urge you to take action that respects survivors, ensuring access to the care they need, free from political interference. True progress begins when we refuse to look away, when we stand together to defend the rights of survivors, protect reproductive autonomy, and ensure that no one's voice is silenced in the fight for justice.